Hey guys, today is all about email marketing. We're going to build a reverse squeeze page funnel. This is going to help you get high quality leads who are more likely to buy your stuff. So welcome to ProfitCopilot.com. My name is Mick Meaney. I'm here to help you profit from your passion. So today you will learn how to build a highly engaged email marketing list. I'm going to show you how to maximize your profit with a value ladder. I'm going to map out the entire thing for you to copy. I'm going to show you the minimum 2 pages you need. So this is really simple. You just need 2 pages, nothing more. We can add more if we want to. If we want to make things a bit more complicated with a value ladder, that's fine. We can do that. Plus, I'm going to show you a unique twist that will help you boost your front end conversions. I'm going to be using Kartra for this because it is absolutely, without question of a doubt, the most powerful system on the planet. But you don't have to use it. I'm going to use it. So if you have Kartra, you can copy me. That's great. But if you're using another funnel builder, the principle is still the same. So you're not going to miss out. And I'm going to build it live for you so you can walk through each step and follow me as I do it. Plus, if you stay until the end, I'm going to show you how to get more organic traffic for free. This is highly targeted traffic methods that you have to see. No one else is sharing this stuff. So, who is this marketing funnel for? Who is the reverse squeeze page funnel really for? Well, it's for affiliate marketers, content creators, vloggers, bloggers, podcasters. Even e-com stores can make use of this funnel. It works fantastic for offline businesses, local businesses. Practically anyone can make use of this. So if you do coaching or mentorship, you're in the right place too. Also product vendors, of course, if you're selling your own courses and training products, this is going to work beautifully for you too. So what is a reverse squeeze page funnel? Well, it's a minimum of 2 pages. Though those pages are a reverse squeeze page on the front end, and then a thank you page that people are redirected to after they opt in. We can also add additional pages like an upsell page or a sales page. We can create an upsell chain if we want to. And the main purpose is to give free content. So we put really good content forward. I'll explain that in a second. And then we ask visitors to opt in. So traditionally with a normal squeeze page, it will be completely gated, so they have to opt in order to get any content from you. In this instance, we give them content first, and then we say, if you want more of this, opt into the email list. So the content formats that we use are videos. They work really well because videos have the highest level of engagement of all content types. We've also got articles. So a form of reverse squeeze page is often a blog post where you have an embedded form, an opt-in form on that page somewhere. What prevents it from being a genuine reverse squeeze page is the fact that there's other navigation on the page. So when we remove all navigation and we leave our visitors with really 2 choices, opt in or leave, then it becomes a squeeze page. We can also use podcasts on reverse squeeze pages too. So why should we use one of these reverse squeeze page funnels? Well, it builds trust faster because you're putting your best foot forward. Right? You're delivering valuable content immediately. So straight away, they don't have to guess. They don't have to risk using their genuine email address on something that's not known to them. So as a result of this, we generally get higher quality opt-ins because people receive the content first, valuable content, and then they think, okay, this guy or this woman can help me achieve my results better. So I will give them my genuine email address instead of like a fake one or a spam account one. So the quality of leads is always much higher. The conversion rate is lower because people have to sit through your content first, But that's kind of a good thing, really, because you want people who are engaged. That's the key with internet marketing at the moment. It's all about engagement. It's not about the number of followers or the amount of traffic you get. It's about that engagement, and this plays perfectly into that. So it's also a great way to tell captivating stories. You can offer product demos on a reverse squeeze page. You can use it to show off case study reports. There's loads of different ways to deliver content. I would encourage you to use it to address common objections that people feel like are preventing them from moving forward, or use it to address fears. So these are things that people are worried about. So if they go ahead and do whatever you're selling them, there's going to be some hesitation there. So if you can knock that hesitation out even before it gets to the selling part, then you're going to increase your conversions later on in the funnel. And this is a seamless way to start your value ladder. What's a value ladder? Let me draw it out for you. So your value ladder will maximize your profit because it increases the number of sales per customer. And the more value you deliver, the higher the price you charge. So let's map out your value ladder or your upsell chain now. So this is a diagram. On the left hand side we have value, and then on the bottom we have price. So it starts with a free offer. So this is your reverse squeeze page. It can be a normal squeeze page, it can be a quiz, it doesn't matter, as long as we have something for free. Because it's free, the value is going to be fairly low in comparison to what else you have. Obviously, we don't give our prospects and our visitors bad stuff. I'm not saying that. But the stuff that you sell them has to be a lot better than the free stuff. So we start with a free offer so they can get that content the instant they land on your squeeze page. You can give them more content, free content, when they opt in. And then the moment they opt in, you might want to offer them a low ticket product. So this is typically a tripwire. So it's usually under $10, and it's an impulse buy just to get them to kind of whet their appetite for what else you have. Most of the people will decline that offer. That's fine. That's why we have an automated email sequence running in the background to re-engage people, to continue to deliver value, build that trust. But some people will absolutely buy that low ticket offer, and then they ascend up through the value ladder. So then we can pitch them a mid-ticket offer. So that could be a couple $100, maybe a training course, and then we can offer them a high-ticket item. So that could be some personal coaching or mentorship or a mastermind group. You got loads of options when it comes to high-ticket offers. And then ultimately, this value ladder will allow you to maximize your profit from a single customer. And it all starts with that squeeze page, that free thing. So the components of a reverse squeeze page are a strong headline, absolutely essential. We need to hook them in, grab their attention straight away. Then we give them valuable content in the form of an article, video, podcast. And then we make an irresistible free offer. So in addition to giving them that free content, we say, also got this amazing offer for you. It won't cost you a penny. And then the next component in a reverse squeeze page is the opt-in form or a call to action button. So we say, click here to grab your free report or free video, whatever. We can also add additional items, which I'm going to do when I build it out for you, because I want to maximize the level of engagement. I want to maximize the quality of leads and the amount of leads that opt in. So for that reason, I'm going to delay the opt-in form. So it will not appear until towards the end of the video. There's a couple of ways of doing this. Kartra can do it amazingly. You can actually embed the opt-in form directly inside the video. I know that's really sophisticated, and because I'm going to assume that most of the people going through this tutorial won't be using Kartra, so I'm not going to use the Kartra video embed in this example, but it's certainly an option that I would encourage you to look at if you are using Kartra. And if you're not using Kartra, why not? There's really no excuse to not use it. It's going to boost your revenue like crazy. Anyway, we're going to use a delayed opt-in form, so that's going to appear towards the end of the video. So the psychological aspect of that works like this. So someone lands on the page, they don't see anything else other than the headline and the content. So what they're going to do, they're going to consume the content. They're going to become engaged. And then, because they're engaged, they will be more likely to follow your suggestions. At that point, then we display the opt-in form or the call to action button to ask them to take action. Another component that we're going to use is a countdown timer. So when that form appears, I'm also going to use a countdown timer to increase urgency. So if they don't opt in within a certain window, a time limit, then the page will redirect somewhere else and the offer will vanish, possibly forever. So they have to act now. So we want to make sure that when we're doing urgency and scarcity, we want to do it for real. We don't want to fake that stuff. So if you're on my email list, you'll know that every now and then, maybe once a month or so, I'll run a special offer. And that offer lasts for maybe 2 or 3 days and then it's gone. And then people have to wait 6 months, 12 months until the offer comes around again. So don't fake it. And the great thing with Kartra is we can do it for real. It's not one of those fake countdown things. It's absolutely amazing. Okay, so that's the components of a reverse squeeze page. Now we need to look at the components of the thank you page. So again, we have that strong headline. We give them a thank you message. We acknowledge that it worked. We make the lead feel valued. That's such an important thing. So we acknowledge that they've given us their email address, which is effectively a currency now, isn't it? Genuine email addresses are a currency. So we acknowledge them, we thank them, and then we give them a way to obtain the thing we promised them. So that can be a download link, it could be an embedded video. And then we have a call to action again. So we can add that call to action in the download or in the video itself towards the end. And then that will allow them or give them the opportunity to buy whatever it is you're offering. So it could be that tripwire product or it could be a core offer. I think if they're just getting to know you for the first time, a tripwire product, that low ticket item is probably your best bet. So they can get a feel for what you're about. And in that tripwire product, you can also have another call to action for them to upgrade to the mid-priced product. So that could be a strategy for you. So how does that sound? Okay, so you're happy to go ahead and build it, because we're going to start with the thank you page and then we work backwards. The reason we work backwards is because we are goal orientated. Some funnel builders ask you to start at the beginning. So you start with the squeeze page and then you work through. That's probably not the best way of doing it, because at that point you're not sure which way to go. You've got so many options. It's easy to lose track of what you're doing and get sidetracked and end up in a completely different place than when you started. But when we build a funnel backwards, we start with our end goal. We know exactly what we want to achieve and then build it out backwards. That's why Kartra works in that way. It's because we get more results. We get laser targeted results with clear focus. Okay, so let's go ahead and build this out in Kartra. So this is the pages section of Kartra. It's really nice. So check this out. We've got loads of different templates, squeeze pages, video sales pages, thank you pages. That's what we want, or we can build one from scratch. Let's have a look at the ready-made templates that are proven to convert. So if we, let's just choose a really simple one. So let's preview that. That looks pretty good to me. So let's select that. Okay, and that's built the page for us really quickly. And we can start messing around with it. So on the left hand side, we've got things like components. We can add in new sections. We can create pop windows, for bars. We can add help desk, custom code, loads of stuff. But let's just work with what we've got here. So here we can add a logo. I'm not going to bother doing that, but I am going to add a strong headline. So we would say, thank you for registering. Let's go something like, here are your, let's go, here's how to 10x your website traffic in 2 months. I'm going to make this text a little bit smaller. We don't need this text, but we do need a video here. So I'm going to go to YouTube and add one of my videos here. This is just a placeholder. So we go to components, with videos, drag in the one that we want. It's got these nice frames around it. I'm quite a fan of the drop shadow one. Just pull that in there. Oops, we can actually edit that one. I'm not going to bother because I want that frame. So edit, go to YouTube, paste in the link to a YouTube video, go apply, and there, this video will teach people who subscribe to this reverse squeeze page funnel a way to 10x their website traffic. So if this had a little pitch at the end for an additional product, here I could use this button to sell another product. So I could say, yes, I want to upgrade, so they can buy that product. Here we don't really need this text, so we can get rid of that. You can actually add in comments here if you want to. If you want to have people talk about your content, ask questions, you'll notice that on a lot of my free stuff, after you opt in, you'll be able to discuss the content that I'm sharing, ask questions. So let me just adjust the margin on that. So let's go 30. Let's give it a bit of space there. So I don't really need this section here, so I'm going to delete that. I'm going to update the copyright thing there. So actually, we don't really need that at the moment. So there we have a very, very simple thank you page. And that's taken a couple of minutes to make. So if we go publish live, that will send it to the internet. Okay, so that's it. Thank you page done. It's got all the core elements that we need. So next we need to go and we need to build a form. Because we're building this out backwards, the next step is to build that opt-in form that will redirect to this page. Let's do that now. Here we are in the form section of Kartra, and here we can edit the forms, we can add more, we can change the button text. I'd encourage you to do that. So give it a strong call to action. So maybe something like, yes, I want to 10x my traffic. And click save. We can add more forms. I would encourage you to really keep it at a minimum. So when it comes to form building, this is something I've really tested a lot in the 20 years I've been doing this stuff. So what I found is if you have a name field and an address, your conversion rates are going to be slightly lower. But if you have just the email address field, your conversion rates are going to be up a little bit. However, the engagement in the back end when you're running your sequences are kind of different in my experience. You might get completely different results. But however, keep the forms to a minimum. If you have the name field, then you can personalize the emails. So in the subject line, you can have their name. If you put their name in a subject line in the email, that's going to boost your open rate. So that's why I have the name field, because I want people who are engaged with my stuff. I want to help build that relationship. And of course, when you're speaking to someone, you don't say, hey, you call them by their name. So that's my reason for keeping the name field there. But do test it. Just like everything else online, test it for yourself. So I'm going to click save, then save and next. So here we have the option to do a single or double opt-in. Just for demo purposes, I'm going to stick with single opt-in, so we don't make them jump through more hoops than necessary. The success page is going to be that demo page. Remember, we created the thank you page earlier. We named it demo. Well, that's going to be the success page. Click save and then save and next. Here we can send a welcome message if we want to. However, I'm not going to do that, because what I want to happen is the second they opt in, I want them to receive a tag, and then people with that tag are entered into a sequence. If you want to know how to do that and build that sequence out, let me know in the comments. I'll be thrilled to make that video for you. But for now, we're not going to send a welcome message because the sequence is going to handle that. Click save and next. Assign tags. So here we can tag them the instant they subscribe. So I'm going to choose a tag. So because we're going to add them to a welcome sequence, I'm going to tag them as welcome. Click save. We can also subscribe them to our email lists. That's a good thing to do. I'm going to add them to a nurture sequence. Click add. We can add them to more lists if we want to. Subscribe to sequences. I don't need to edit that because the tag is going to take care of that. And then advanced automation. We don't need any of that. Click save and next. And there we can embed this form on a separate website, or we can just leave it run on Kartra. I'm going to leave it run on Kartra. So click save and next. So now we have the form built with that call to action on the button. So let's go save and next. And there, congratulations, the form is now available. So next, we go back to pages, we build that reverse squeeze page. This is going to be the front end. So again, we can choose from a whole heap of proven templates. If we go squeeze page, here we have lots to choose from, lots of options. Let's go to this one, let's preview that. Okay, looks pretty simple, fairly basic. Let's run with that. So that page was made really fast as usual. So here, the the first thing I'm going to do is add in one of my YouTube videos, and then I'm going to click apply. And this video actually walks people through, I'm fairly sure it's this one, where I walk people through how I've had multiple viral hits over the course of my internet marketing career, and how they can take parts of what I've done and use it in their own niche. Obviously, they're not going to get the 100,000 visitors a day thing that you can get with viral traffic. It's not guaranteed, but I will show them how to get more attention in their niche. So here we give it a really strong headline. So see, learn how I got, I think it was 150,000 unique visitors it was across a 48-hour period, I think, without spending a penny. Okay, I'm pretty sure it's that video. But anyway, here, the headline. Let me talk you through crafting a headline. So here we have how benefit, and this is a really strong hook, how I got benefit without something negative. So here it's all positive, removing the negative. So that's a good headline structure to use if you're stuck. Let's have a look at what else we've got on this page. I'm going to remove this just because I don't want to spend too much time on this part of things. So I'm conscious of the time and how much time I'm devoting to this. So let's clean it up a bit. Let's get rid of these kind of sections. Oops, I kind of made a mistake there. I shouldn't have deleted that section. It's okay because I can drag this into a different section. So what's going to happen here is this section is going to be hidden until the video ends, until towards the end of the video. Clarify that, not at the end, towards the end. So here we can change the copy to say something like, want to learn how to 10x your traffic in 2 months. Okay, what I'm going to do is just tidy this up a little bit. Then I'm going to drag in a form. So components, opt-in fields, that's the right one. And then let's just go with this one. Let's drag this in. Let's drag it in there. And then we edit the form. Select the opt-in form here. It's my demo one. Click apply. There we go. Then we can get rid of that, or actually let's have this text here. Let's tell them what they're going to get. Grab my 100% free video and learn a unique way to boost your traffic. So there we have the core components. So we have the strong headline, we have the content, we have the call to action, but we need to add a few extras here. So remember, we're going to increase urgency. So if we go to components, we go to countdowns. There we are, countdowns. We choose one of these. I'm going to choose quite a small one there. We put it in there. We add a bit more text to increase urgency. So we say this offer closes. So we go this offer closes, let's make sure that you understand it's free. This in, let's say, 2 hours. That. Then we set the countdown timer to redirect the page after 2 hours. So here we've got a load of options. You might want to do it based on tag. You can do it as soon as they just hit the page. Kartra is very sophisticated. People will have to jump through a lot of hoops in order to get around this, because Kartra knows exactly who people are, and every time they come back to this page, it will not be available once the timer runs down. So it's genuine scarcity. So I'm gonna go based on tag. So if we give them 2 hours to subscribe, then we can redirect to another page when when the countdown expires. So let's hit apply. So that's going to redirect after 2 hours. And then we're almost done with the reverse squeeze page. So if we go here, we can go edit, and then we can do delay. So here we're going to hide this section for a few minutes. So depending on how long this video is, we want this form to appear towards the end. Now I'm going to delay it for maybe 5 seconds, because I want you to see this, and we don't want to sit through, a 10-minute presentation in order to get to that point. So I'm just going to set it for 5 seconds, and then we'll count down for that form to appear. And there we are. We're all done. And of course, we can make it look a bit more pretty if we want to. We can tweak the copy, but essentially that's it. That's done. So when we go publish live, we will now be able to opt in to this email list. So if we go have a look at the page, so I'm going to copy that to the clipboard, and there is the page live. If we give it a countdown, the opt-in for expired. Let me check that. You can see it's redirecting me too early. Let me fix that a second. Okay, let's try again. So there we have the content, and there after 5 seconds there you can see the form has appeared with that countdown. And now we can just opt into that email list, and let's test it, shall we? So I'm going to click yes, I want to 10x my traffic, and there we are, redirected to the thank you page. Okay, and that looks really good, right? It works exactly as it's supposed to. Remember, at the start of this, I promised I'd give you ways to get more organic traffic for free. Well, you can get that free training course when you go to profitcopilot.com/traffic. Grab that, won't cost you a penny. And if you found this useful, give it a thumbs up below, subscribe to the channel too, hit that little notification bell so you never miss an update from me, and I will hopefully see you again in a couple of days' time. Take care.